Brittany's still sick, but me and Charlotte are good.
Did she get real bad like you did, or?
Yeah.
A couple of guys went to the office today, and one of the guys I've been working with, I hadn't seen him since before Christmas, but he tested positive over the holiday.
It's like a 2-day thing. Start
Jennifer's whole office is about out. A bunch of them tested today and got it.
But I will say, in terms of like the most sick I've ever been, it was not. It was not in my top 5. It was probably close, but I don't think it was probably not quite in my top 5 of like just sickest I've ever been. Wasn't fun, but I have had worse.
What the hell is going on with Best Junction Super? Dustin said that the shops he deals with hasn't even shipped from Tops to them yet. But some people have it, not a lot, but I've seen some breaks. It's out. It's leaked out somehow. But they haven't got it yet. Which is not a big deal. That's not many people have it, but it'd be nice to
have. Those were like.
I heard guys like Dustin pre-sell a lot of cases. People get pissy when their shit don't come on time and start canceling orders on eBay.
Yeah, I mean seriously, like, can you talk to your distributor and be like, well, I mean, I know we have terms for like invoices and such, but considering that this particular product,
the Tops Direct shops had to pay for it on the 23rd, it hasn't even shipped yet. They have to pay in full 2 weeks in before release on most things. And so you shipped from Tops.
I mean, these distributors just
Tops. This is not distributors. Tops Direct.
Well, yeah, I mean that, but again, these distributors just have like the major comeuppance. Just.
You're right about that.
$8:30. Well, Frank's in the house. Probably. Oh, this is random, so I don't know if he's supporting the Yankees.
No, I think he was trying to trade for one of these. Mets, maybe. He has a few teams. Let me see. We had one trade. Dodgers for Phillies. I know he has the Mets. Twins, Mets.
Alright, so got stuck with the Mets. It's alright, there are Mets hits.
Let's do this.
Listen to Jason, let's do this. Like he's actually gonna do something.
Sleeve hard. Bourbon and sleeve hard.
There's no justice in the universe. Whatever bad energy flows out in this universe, it will be offset, unfortunately, in an offsetting universe. In the multi-universe. Yeah, in the multiverse that we live in. I'm coming around more and more to the multi-universe. By the way. No joke. All serious. It kind of just makes too much sense. Especially when it comes to what am I thinking of? It's relativity or
theory of relativity.
No, it's either relativity or something mechanics.
No.
I'll get there in a second.
Getting deep on the 3 keys.
Yeah. Hunter Green is our light refractor for the Reds. Quantum mechanics, yeah. In terms of observable quantum mechanics and how they act, yeah, like the multiple universe theory, it just makes more and more sense all the time. Carlos Colmenares, first chrome for the Rays.
Very Shelby Cooper.
And we can talk about superposition and how that.
Way over my head.
Talking about the Nicole Kidman. No. Yiddy Capet, he's in Chrome. Like, yeah, Chrome's such a good checklist. Ugh, such a good checklist. And this is how it goes. You get Yiddy Capet first Chrome Marlins. You get Christian Hernandez first Chrome Cubs back to back, and that's just how good Bowman Chrome was this year. It's just such a good checklist. I'm not sure. Oh, we got Joey Gallo yellow. 30/75 for the Rangers. Not any Jays. No Chris Harper, no Jays yet.
We just started.
Calm down. I'm not sure what the Nicole Kidman movie is. I don't know about that. Adley Rutschman is our Lite refractor award. I'll try to explain it in the interim. No, in the interim before we start the NASCAR, I'll try to explain it and how our observable study of quantum mechanics would lead us to believe in multiple universes.
Understanding of the multiverses from Marvel.
You like what?
I like Chrome because it's all Chrome.
You like? Wow, that's profound.
Doesn't have all that.
That's the most profound thing I've ever heard. I like Chrome because it's all Chrome. Wow. CJ Abrams is our Light refractor for the binder.
If they did draft Chrome, I would be a fan.
Take me to the universe where yeah. It's just parallel to this one if it exists. So it's in the cards. Miguel Cabrera refractor to 499 for the Tigers. Jason Dominguez Light parallel for the Yankees. Oh, Drew Waters, the problem child Drew Waters. Based on what we've all heard. Alexander Vizcaíno refractor to 499 for the Yankees. Oh, we're still on our first light box. I might have to speed up. Nick York light refractor for the Red Sox. They can. Especially after I pulled them Brittany Zamora. Brittany Zamora, super, and then who was it? It was Brandon Jones? Eric Jones. It was a Jones.
Brandon.
Yeah. So we'll go this Chrome, then we'll switch over to draft after this Chrome. Let's hit an auto. Alexander Vizcaíno, light refractor for the Yankees. Jason's boy.
Let's see what.
1,000%. Shane McClanahan, rookie, refractor to 499 for the Rays. I couldn't be higher on Shane McClanahan. If you're not in a dynasty league, if you're in a redraft league, get all the shares of Shane McClanahan you can absolutely handle. Emmanuel Rodriguez, light, parallel for the Twins. Sanchez, rookie there. Tyler Stevenson, rookie. Let's go. Kirilloff, rookie. Jeremy Pena, light refractor for the Astros. Jason's super focused. Tristan Casas, light refractor for the Red Sox.
Working on racing stuff.
Oh my goodness. You would be. Zach Veen, purple refractor as a Rocky, of course. It never goes any other way. It's purple, yeah. It's 110 of 250 for the Rockies. There's no such thing as a Rockies parallel that's not purple. No such thing.
As it should be.
Jordan Adams, light refractor for the Angels. Or, excuse me, light parallel. Alright, so we've done 2 chrome. Let's switch to draft. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Let's build a good skull.
That was super close.
See that Blaze Jordan is a card collector?
Do it.
Blaze Jordan is a card collector. His recent purchases. It's a good name. It's not a high grade.
What do you mean, not real high grade?
Like PSA name. There's not really big stuff. But still cool to see. Some of those look
Well, unfortunately, he still on his. Is it even considered a rookie contract? Yeah, it's like your minor league.
original contract.
Yeah.
Hey, he's not making a big buck. Well, depending on what his signing was. But he was a 3rd round pick, so probably wouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably not.
But yeah.
I mean, there's an outside chance I'm making more money than he is. I mean, seriously. Like, if,
he likes PSA slags.
that's okay. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do. That's fine. All right, we got Spencer Schwellenbach, refractor for the Braves. So this is our draft. So we have paper and chrome in here. Seems like it should all be chrome if I were just constructing. Brandon Boisier, blue paper, Nats to 499. Seems like if I were going to do like a draft light version, I feel like it would be all chrome. So Jacob Steinmetz, this is our light parallel and draft for sure. The Diamondbacks. Yeah. Paper, chrome, okay. Paper and chrome.
Which papers we see later?
Michael McGreevy to 250. Is that Geosis? What does that mean? I thought it was Genesis. That says Geosis.
I thought it was Genesis.
Oh, okay. It's not a connected O at the bottom. It's an N. I gotcha. So it is Michael McGreevy Genesis. It looks like an O that's cut off, but like in no way does that look like an N. It's to 250 for the Reds.
Genesis.
No, seriously, look at that. And that doesn't look like an N at all. It looks like a cut off O.
It does. I'll give you that.
Ooh, Bobby Witt Jr. has chrome in draft. Let's go. Alexander Vargas for the Yankees is our light parallel. You like parallels, though. Don't sleep. Several Yankees, too. Knight's getting mad.
Fuck everybody with the Royals. You were knocking out Royals parallel gear.
Oh, but at least that was a Panini product. So. Raquelvin De Castro, light parallel for the Blue Jays. There's a Blue Jay, Chris Harper. After I hit you plate autos and a million autos and contenders.
Gotta keep it going. He has a short memory.
Literally hit you a million autos and contenders, plus a plate auto, plus all the big Tigers autos, but there it is.
And Paul's favorite players. Like Dude.
Yeah, super high on the Kilbadu. But whatever. Yeah, speed it up.
No.
So paper, we got some chrome, Indy Rodriguez light parallel Pirates.
I wonder how many people are gonna be sad you're not Steve tonight.
Alexander Mojica, draft light parallel for the Pirates. More Pirates. Nah, probably nobody. They just want their cards. They just want their Deegans. They want their Zamoras. They want their Chase Elliott's. They don't care. They don't care who's pulling it.
Oh, after last bird, they might want you on the fire.
They should. Our girl Brittany Z. The Queen Brittany Z. Brendan Beck. What would we call it? Sky Blue for the Yankees? A lot of Yankees. We've had a lot of Yankees light refractors. We had a lot of Yankees parallels.
Frank's mad at my random.
Yep. Frank did nice in the jumbo PYT.
Mm-hmm.
He had an orange, he had a gold, he had a lava refractor, not a lava refractor, a lava auto, and then a regular auto. All right, back to Chrome. Back to Chrome Light. I gotta finish this so I can explain the multi-universe to Jason before we get into it. Yeah, well, so the general idea is that quantum mechanics revolves around the activity of electrons and how they function in the universe. Because at the base level, everything is made of atoms, which, when you go to the smaller level, are protons, neutrons, electrons, of which electrons are the most important. Because all atoms basically are their consistency is determined by how many electrons they have. And then the chemical reactions that exist in the universe are determined like how those electrons interact with each other, atoms, interact, yada yada yada. So that's the basis of quantum mechanics, is how electrons interact in the universe.
So far.
All right, so we are, what are we on? We're on a Bowman Chrome Lite box. Let's go. One of the problems with quantum mechanics, or one of the questions, I would say, Emerson Hancock, light refractor for the Mariners, is so how electrons function when observed, when their properties are observed. Austin Wells for the Yankees. And the issue is that when observed, electrons have a couple of properties. So Bobby Witt Jr., light parallel for the Royals. A couple of measurable properties, I think it's either hard or soft or light or dark, something like that. But the idea is, like, when you run them through these machines and magnetic fields, it's like it's always Christian Yelich blue refractor to 150 for the Brewers. It's always the same, no matter how many times you run them through a machine. So Jeremy De La Russa light refractor for the Nats. So if you were to run it through machine, you get like a white electron, and then you run it through again, like you're 100% getting it. Like, it basically always ends up the same. Like, if you run it through that first test, whether it's hard, soft, white, or whatever, and I'm not getting it 100% right, are those worth anything? The light parallels. I mean, I would say that they are, actually. Luis Arias, pink, 161 of 299 for the Twins.
Exclusive to this product.
JJ Bleday, that's a shimmer for the Marlins. Then we got an Austin Hendrick, light parallel for the Reds. So the idea being that, like, once you run an electron through one of the modules and test once, you pretty much understand its properties. Now, when a magnetic field is introduced, and I can't remember if it's you run it through two, or it's a little more complex. Not like super complex, but I watched a whole lecture on it the other night, and it's really not super complex, but it's basically multiple tests through a magnetic field, and it's either 2 or 3 machines. I feel like 3. But ultimately, when you run the tests, you would think you would get, like, 100% of the time this electron is going to be like a light electron, and then it ends up being like dark. And then you run the test, and then 100% of the time you would think this electron would be, and let's say it's hard or soft, you would think it'd be a hard electron, but it ends up being soft. And so, based on everything observable and rational that you can imagine, that doesn't seem to make sense how that would happen. And that's ultimately what's called superposition, is the idea that electrons can somehow have multiple properties at the same time. And in order to somehow make sense of that, like how somehow these electrons can exist one way and then exist the other way at exactly at the same time. Still working on a Chrome box.
Chrome number 4.
Do the dark electrons have any feelings? This was the stuff AB was talking about. I can totally switch topics if everybody's like, this is lame. Ooh, Green Christian Hernandez. Here we go. Green
education.
Green Christian Hernandez for the Cubs. That should be. How is that not numbered? That should be numbered, right? It is. Okay, there we go. 94.99 for the Cubs.
Nice card.
Yeah. If nobody else finds this interesting, I'll stop talking about it. Johnny Perron for the Rays.
Just sitting there, like, what is Paul talking about? Just jumped in. What is Paul talking about?
Yeah.
I'd say I'm not intrigued. It's just some of it's over my head.
I'll stop.
I'm a simple gentleman.
I'll stop. It's fine.
Now, if you pull better cards in the multi,
it's just yeah. I mean, it's just how we exist on the universe. It's fine. Wilman Diaz, light parallel for the Dodgers.
Do you pull better cards in this verse or the other? Or are you still a breaker in the other universe?
Well, I mean, that's the crazy thing. Like, I was going to get to this eventually, but like the cards that we're opening now, Gabriel Rodriguez, light parallel for the Indians. Like there could be like let's say there are 4 parallel universes right here. Well, like these cards could exist in all 4, right? The packs I'm opening, the differences between all 4 are super subtle.
Like a different player could be good. Another one.
Well, but even more subtle than that. Like we're talking like minute differences. Shea Langoliers pink for the Braves, 199. Ultimately, the idea being Asa Lacy is a light parallel for the Royals. The reason that we think that you get observable differences beyond what you think you would is that Gleyber Torres, refractor to 499 for the Yankees, is that you have to consider observing the same electron in an alternate but parallel universe. Grayson Rodriguez, light parallel.
Start calling you the professor.
For the Warriors.
That's your new nickname.
That's ultimately the idea.
Deep thought.
But when I say that, like, consider it like this. Like, for instance, like, let's say, all right, I'm about to open a pack of cards. And let's even talk about it in terms of color. Let's simplify it, but make it in terms of color that we might understand. All right, so I'm opening packs, right? And there are multiple universes in which I'm opening packs. Right? All the same so far. And when I flip the cards, I'm going to flip who's in draft. Who's our guy? Henry Davis, right? I said I flip a Henry Davis. And the same Henry Davis card that I might flip and it be just like a base chrome. Like, let's say, from a different perspective, it's a gold chrome when I flip. So in one universe,
I want to be in that universe.
Yeah. In one universe, it's just straight chrome, but in the alternate universe, it's gold chrome. And it's the same, right? It continues the same until one becomes chrome and then one's gold, and that's where it splits. So it's the same until just a subtle difference, and then it splits. Jackson Jobe, blue refractor, 150 for the Tigers.
Put me in the gold universe.
So that's how it works. It's all the same until it just subtle splits. And hopefully Now that we are on a draft light, it could be a Henry Davis issue, so that would be good. Grayson Rodriguez, light parallel for the Warriors. Ho Yu Chin, sky blue for the Pirates. Wait, Chad, who texted you and asked what is Paul?
I just popped in. Let's see popped.
Superposition, Chad. Superposition. Okay, Sean Burke. Draft parallel. Draft light parallel for the Sox. I'll be more honed in on racing.
No,
yeah,
we got off track.
No, yeah, I'll be much.
It was racing talk.
I'll be much more into Haley Deegan when we're doing the racing, so it's fine. I'll just calm it down.
One verse, Haley Deegan's your girl.
Yeah, that's true. And again, that's how it works. It's like the electrons act differently than you think they would, and that's because it's all a matter of perspective. Cade Povich, draft light parallel for the Twins. In one reality, she's slapping me in the face. In the other reality, and that's where the idea comes from, that there's like a million iterations. Well, not a million. There's infinite iterations of you, like in the universe, right?
Let's get it on the best iteration.
Well, considering the iterations are infinite, you are probably far from the best. Probably far from the best iteration.
Top 10,
Oh, Jesus. Maddox Bruins paper parallel to 199 for the Dodgers. Oh, there we go. That's actually a hit. This is actually a hit. Marcelo Mayer. Draft light parallel for the Red Sox.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Mayer.
Because his first name's Marcelo, I'm leaning towards Mayer. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm leaning towards.
Mayer probably makes sense.
Jason Dominguez. Some autos would have been nice in all this.
Yeah, we still do for some autos. I don't know how rare they are.
Their autos in this are ungodly
rare.
rare.
In chrome, I assume there's some.
They are ungodly rare in either chrome or draft in these light boxes. They're just super hard to run across. I was even more rare than Mega, I would say. The Mega box. Heliot Ramos, light parallel for the Giants. Jason, the last time you broke down the history book.
I don't remember that one. Never tell them what I talked about.
Do we have a recap?
We have a recap.
A recap. Just in this one.
Just in this one.
Yeah. In this one iteration of the universe. Yeah. Can't recap. All right. So our draft light parallels. Well, just light parallels, but these are drafts. So Heliot Ramos, Giants. We have Marcelo Mayer, Red Sox. We got Cade Povich, Twins. Sean Burke, White Sox. These are all first chromes. Grayson Rodriguez, Orioles. Alexander Mojica, Pirates. Indy Rodriguez, Pirates. Raquelvin DeCastro, Blue Jays. Alexander Vargas, Yankees. Jacob Steinmetz, Diamondback. All right, so these are our Chrome Light parallels. We have Grayson Rodriguez, Orioles, Ace LAC, Royals, Gabriel Rodriguez, Indians, Wilman Diaz, Dodgers, Johnny Perron, Rays, Austin Hendrick, Reds, Jeremy De La Rosa, Nats, Emerson Hancock, Mariners. On what time? Oh, we're over. Jesus. Austin Wells, Yankees.
You're here for
Bobby
racing.
Witt Jr., Royals.
Give us a few minutes.
Yeah. Jordan Adams, Angels. Tristan Casas, Red Sox. Jeremy Pena, Astros. Manuel Rodriguez, Twins. Alexander Vizcaíno, Yankees. Nick York, Red Sox. Jason Dominguez, Yankees. CJ Abrams, Padres. Adley Rutschman, Orioles. That's a nice one. Hunter Green, Reds. Brendan Boissier, paper, non-number. That's out of draft. Nats. Maddox, Bruins to 199. Dodgers. I think that's out of draft.
Yeah, the paper.
JJ Bleday, Shimmer, Marlins. That's Chrome. Ho Yoon Chin, Sky Blue Pirates. Brendan Beck, Sky Blue Yankees. Shane McClanahan, Refractor 499 Rays. Gleyber Torres 499 Yankees. Alexander Vizcaíno, Yankees. Miguel Cabrera, Tigers. Shane Langoliers to 199 Braves. Luis Arias to 299 Twins. Michael McGreevy, Genesis to 250 Cardinals. Zach Veen to 250 Purple Shimmer Rockies. Jackson Jobe, 199 Tigers. Christian Yelich, 199 Brewers. Christian Hernandez, this is a nice card here. This is a nice set. Christian Hernandez, green, 94.99 Cubs. That will play. That's money. Joey Gallo, gold, 30 of 75 Rangers. Prism Racing, we're going to fire it up right now. We will stop and start.